And Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has said that his Omani counterpart presented elements of the US proposal for a nuclear deal between Tehran and Washington, and it happened during a short visit to Tehran on Saturday. Well, in a post on X, Araghchi said that Iran will respond to the US proposal in line with the principles, national interests and rights of the people of Iran. His statement comes ahead of an anticipated sixth round of talks between Washington and Tehran to resolve a decades-long dispute over Iran's nuclear program. The date and venue of the talks have not yet been announced. Earlier, the White House said it had sent Iran a detailed and acceptable proposal for the nuke deal. Now, as per the reports, the proposal document forwarded by U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff contains a number of bullet points instead of a full-fledged agreement. It suggests creation of a regional consortium to produce nuclear power for Iran alongside Saudi Arabia and other Arab states. The consortium would enrich uranium for civilian nuclear purposes under monitoring by the International Atomic Energy Agency and the US. However, it provides no answers as to where the consortium's enrichment facilities would be located or whether the US will recognize Iran's right to enrich uranium. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said that Trump made it clear to Iran that it can never obtain a nuclear weapon, although she declined to provide further details. On May 30th, Trump said that an Iran deal was possible in the not-too-distant future. Well, the development comes amidst the report by UN nuclear watchdog, which states that Iran had stepped up its production of enriched uranium, a key component in making of nuclear weapons. The International Atomic Agency revealed that Iran was in possession of over 400 kgs of uranium enriched to 60% purity, which is close to 90% purity, which is required for weapons-grade uranium. The said amount is enough to produce 10 nuclear weapons if further refined, making Iran the only non-nuclear state producing uranium at this level. Earlier this week, Trump told reporters that he had recently warned Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu not to take actions that could disrupt nuclear talks with Iran. Now, those comments appeared to signal U.S. concerns that Israel might strike Iran's facilities, while U.S. diplomatic efforts are still underway. The talks between U.S. and Iran have been progressing since April, with Oman acting as the mediator. The discussions saw both highs and lows as U.S. officials insisted that Iran to give up its nuclear enrichment facilities, a demand that Iran rejects. Well, this was followed by Trump warning Iran to bomb its nuclear facilities if diplomatic efforts failed. Despite the ongoing negotiations between Tehran and Washington, the IAEA report offered no indication that Iran had slowed its nuclear enrichment efforts. Tehran denies that it is seeking a nuclear weapon, although it breached the 2015 agreement's limits designed to make it harder to develop an atomic bomb.